I remember the morning clearly. Nkiru had just returned from the stream, carrying a pot of water on her head like it weighed nothing. Though she was heavily pregnant, she always refused help. I still have strength, she would say. We hadn't entered the compound when she suddenly held her waist, then her stomach, and dropped the pot. Water spilled across the red earth, and her wrapper became soaked with it. But it wasn't the stream water. Her water had broken. I ran shouting, "Mama! Mama! It's time!" My mother and Mama Ifioma, the village birth women, rushed out. They carried Nkiru inside to the birth mat in the inner hut. Women gathered outside, singing soft songs and whispering prayers under their breath. I sat outside the room, waiting, listening. By nightfall, Nkiru gave birth to a baby girl. A tiny thing with strong lungs. The whole compound rejoiced. Mama danced barefoot in the sand, singing, "Nkiru has opened the path again." But Obina, her husband, was not there. He had gone to Enugu 2 weeks earlier, claiming it was for business. But we all knew he had gone to stay with that woman, Ifunanya, the same one he had courted before marrying Nkiru, the same one who had died suddenly not too long ago. People whispered her name like a curse. 3 days later, Obina returned. He walked past Nkiru like she was air. He looked at the baby once, then said coldly, "Her name will be Ifunanya." The compound fell silent. Even the chickens stopped clucking. Nkiru's face did not change, but I saw her fingers clench around the baby's blanket. That name, Ifunanya, was a wound. It was the name of the woman who had nearly destroyed her marriage. The woman who had stood in the village square and called Nkiru worthless to name her daughter after her. That was war. Nkiru said quietly, "My daughter will not bear her name." Obina slapped her. Right there, in front of us. He stormed off the next day without attending the naming. On the 8th day, as tradition demands, we gathered beneath the mango tree in the compound. Only women and children came. Mama broke kola. A hen was slaughtered. And when it came time to name the child, Nkiru stood up, her baby in her arms, and said, "Her name is Timamanda. My God will not fail." Tears rolled down Mama's cheeks. The other women clapped softly, as if not to disturb the heavens. And me, Nwakaigo, I looked at my cousin and realized she was no ordinary woman. Obina never returned. But each day, I see little Chimamanda walking barefoot to the village school, her books tied in a wrapper behind her. And I say to myself, she did not bear her name. And look at how she stands tall,